We're a large investor in PNG. We operate all the oil and gas fields up there. We're a major partner in new development with ExxonMobil, with PNG LNG project. We have about 3,500 employees in our organisation. Around 2,500 employees come from our local communities in remote areas of Southern Highlands provinces. Our businesses are driven by our local communities in which we work. They are certainly extracting oil and gas. We're doing that profitably and keeping our shareholders happy. But to sustain that business and to make sure that we work with our communities who provide us with our staff, our skills, largely across our whole operating base, we must be part of that community. What shareholders are progressively measuring now is actually how we do our business, not just how efficiently in terms of cost and reward, but how much we can achieve within our communities, which gives us a sustainability and a long-term sustainability. If you're looking at health services, school services, the delivery of some of the basic services which our communities require, despite the fact that there's tax being paid and benefits flowing into the national government, many of those services just don't get delivered into the communities in which we work. And we as a company have taken a view that we must play a role in partnership with government and NGOs and other parties to provide some of those services. So we are the major provider of HIV services in key parts of the country, malaria eradication, training and capacity building.
You become the Ministry of Health then, a de facto Ministry of Health?
Unfortunately, we are part of and partner with the Ministry of Health and the various government services. That's a line that we've decided to take, and as a Papua New Guinean citizen company, that's one we're comfortable with. We already have a range of malaria, HIV, AIDS management programs as part of our core health programs for our staff and our communities. And we decided that we would endeavour to work with the National Department of Health and become primary recipient for Round 8 continuation and the new round 10. That involves a budget of somewhere around between $70 and $80 million over 3 years.
So you started to diversify from oil and gas into being a healthcare provider. I mean,
but ironically enough, it's building on our core strength. We've got supply chain expertise. We've got our personnel out into the communities. We've got our personnel across the country, which can effectively deliver this in partnership with government. There is no doubt that in Australia, working with Indigenous communities, there are many analogies between what we're doing in Papua New Guinea in terms of education, in terms of employment, upskilling, searching for that person with attitude, but also one with the skills and potential to develop those skills. A lot of training programs with the local communities, and certainly Indigenous communities in Australia would be a target if we were working here as in any rural sense. And certainly I would see the LNG projects in the Northwest Shelf and across those should be doing as much as possible and using lessons learnt that we have in terms of working with the local communities in a real way.